Hello. Yeah, sorry, it took a moment for my camera to kick in. Yeah, I know. I'm just about to change that. I need to organise my pictures. Yeah.
Again this evening.
Might be a yes.
I am here though.
I wonder if I could paint and run the game at the same time. I'm not sure I could.
No,
Not
I
run
don't
the
think
game,
that's
no.
going to be the thing.
But I can absolutely. It's really useful for paying attention and staying awake. I've discovered. Although clearly on camera I look like some kind of lunatic.
Yeah.
You always look like a lunatic.
Okay,
sorry. What's that, Guy? Tell me if you're getting double feedback, please.
Okay.
Cheers.
I'm unable to join the server though.
You should be all right.
I know. I should be. Probably
not.
Fuck something up. I bet my bloody thing's done the but it's done the thingy again, hasn't it?
Guy?
Yeah.
Do you think you could paint my Base Wolf Dreadnought with drawing the fell hand?
You're excessively quiet, Rob. I can barely hear you.
I thought he was going to say bedroom.
He wants to paint his bedroom.
Hello?
Like a Jackson Pollock.
in Space Wolf's grey.
Huh?
Sorry, I lowered the tone. I'll just go back to my tea now.
Because my mic's not, my sound's not very good. I've got you on the fell-handed space marine dreadnought for Space Wars, the original one.
Very heavy. Two Guy and back would be very expensive, I would assume.
Probably, yeah. Just shipping that.
I mean, more expensive would be my talent and time.
Yeah, I'd have been tempted to take him up on the offer he made for my carriage for Pathfinder, but for the fact that getting it there and back, it would probably go missing in the post.
I need to reply to that, but I've got a mouthful of food, sorry. It'll go missing in the post on the French side.
Actually, I got some posts coming to me and it never arrived.
Yeah, I've got the same. My Pathfinder rulebook copy never turned up.
But I'm still waiting for
That's
mine.
Amazon for you.
Still waiting for my. Well, I ordered mine from Games Workshop. I still haven't received the Rogue Trader book.
Oh, the Rogue Trader book. You should chase them down.
Yeah, definitely chase them up. Did you get a tracking number, or was it through another different company?
I don't know. No, they said to.
So I seem to remember I
actually.
missed the end of the previous session, where you ended up chasing a three-legged goblin, right?
That was
Yes.
it.
So, are we all present and accounted for?
More or less.
No, I'm not here.
Yeah, we're good, and we are live on episode 29.
Fucking hell.
29. Jesus. Almost halfway to the number of episodes the D&D campaign was ran for.
Jesus,
Yeah.
really?
Yeah.
That was 70, wasn't it? 71?
71 episodes. So, last session, you had gone to the offices of Lock, Stock and Barrel to discover there'd been a setup and a bit of an ambush, but something ambushed the ambushers as far as you could tell. What that was, you don't know, but it left a bloody awful mess. With little else to do, you decided to kick about the Schaffenfest for the day, taking in the sights and sounds, meeting Elvira? She's Elvira, isn't she? Meeting Elvira, the rather interesting, Elvira Kleineston, who seemed to actually know what she was talking about in terms of herbalism and apothecary. And she invited you to call in on her if you ever found yourselves in Weisbrook. And that is an inn for anybody who wanted to potentially swap to the physician.
Alchemist, you said.
I think it's it's the apothecary. You can switch to the apothecary class if you were to meet her. On top of that, you also discovered Mystic Megret, Mystic Meg, as she's known to her friends, who gave out a couple of little predictions specifically to Lanwim. And then you discovered the reputation of Kay had kind of got away from her a little bit. And there were several people from Weisbrook here not Weisbrook. Oh God, where was it? Was it Weisbrook?
Ubersreich.
Ubersreich, thank you, Thomas.
You're welcome.
From Ubersreich, who had heard about Kay the Troll Slayer and had kind of put her forward for a little bit of wrestling with the current champion. And instead of Kay fighting, it was, if I remember rightly, it was Ella that went into the ring.
Damn straight.
Absolutely ruined. Absolutely ruined Crusher Brogan. Discovering that intimidation is a very good tool to use in a melee fight. From there, you continued to wander before you came across the good Herr Doctor Maluthius's Zoocopia, and the various interesting sight that he had on display. Where you first laid eyes on a three-legged goblin. That three-legged goblin tried to make an escape. You managed to catch said three-legged goblin and return it to Dr. Malthusius. And then you went to see his show, where it got out of hand and escaped again. This time, as a consequence, and a little bit of argy-bargy, you were all marched to the Schaffenfest's court, where you were made to meet, or not made to meet, you did meet one God damn it. Oh, there we go. One Chief Magistrate Heinz Richter, who had decided not to kind of put you in the stocks, as Gottfried the dwarf had been in the stocks, but had put you to task on searching out this three-legged goblin and returning it to its rightful owner. And he had agreed to pay for you all to stay at the Journey's End Inn whilst you performed that task. And I believe that's where we left it. You went to the Journey's End Inn in order to have a rest. And the Journey's End Inn here is here. So you are expected at 6 a.m. in the morning to meet with a member of the watch or a watch patrol who will take you to a suitable entrance in the sewers to allow you to head down and go look for said goblin.
God, they like their 6 a.m. starts.
Yeah,
I think we should get a jump on them. I don't trust the watch, having been in the watch and been massively untrustworthy. So I think we should be there about 5. And scout the area, make sure we're not getting set up for a fine. For, aiding and abetting the escape of a goblin or something like that. Can't be trusted. Can't trust anyone.
I mean, there's that option, and then there's getting a decent night's sleep.
Yeah, you can always sleep afterwards.
I sleep when you're dead, I suppose.
Yeah, you could, yeah. I could arrange that, actually. I know a guy.
I'd rather not fall asleep in the sewers, though. That could be.
No, you won't do that. The stench will keep you awake, bro. Why do we need the watch to go to the sewers again? Sorry, I zoned out.
Because you don't technically know where to get access to the sewers, and
right.
You could, we could end up with a scene a little bit reminiscent of The Life of Brian, where one bunch of watch are telling you that you're okay, and then the other bunch of watch come along as the shift change happens, and you're accused of trying to be sneaky and enter the sewers.
Are you suggesting that we might get arrested for third burgling?
You might get arrested for yes.
Right. Okay. I just wanted to make sure that's that's the danger here.
No.
I don't think Thomas is an early riser, but I'm also good for watching other people wait around in shit, so that seems fine.
Well, I'm going to get up early, and I'm going to make sure I've got my gear with me. I'm going to make sure I've got a torch, my club,
yeah,
my dagger. I've not picked up a short bow again, have I? Because my short bow was left behind.
I've got a short bow. It's very nice.
Where did you leave your short bow?
When we had to escape from Altdorf.
Oh.
Did they bring our stuff back?
No.
We did, because I thought we went to pick stuff up.
No, didn't somebody else go to pick stuff and bring it back to us?
Someone took our horses for stabling. I don't think we got our stuff because we've
You
lost
didn't
our
get your
tents
stuff.
and
You
things,
didn't
didn't
get
we?
your, you didn't
right.
get your stuff back
Uh-huh.
because you had
So-
left under a bit of a cloud.
Yeah,
and in
so
a
it's
hurry.
whatever we were carrying in the pub then, wasn't it? Which would have been my
It
dad in
was
the club.
exactly whatever you were carrying in the pub.
Yeah, because Ella had shot those two
My plate
nobles in the
mail.
back, hadn't she?
So,
If we're
yeah,
heading down into the sewers, is there anything that we need that is going to help us down there?
a lantern would be nice. Maybe a couple of lanterns.
Yeah.
I have a lantern. I think I had a lantern.
I
When
had
did that?
I still
Oh, so the GM's taken it off me. No, I don't have a lantern.
No,
No,
we lost it all, didn't we?
Yeah, I've got a lead box.
So,
No, you don't. That went boom.
what time are we going back to our hotel, our bar, our inn?
What time are you going back to the Hilton?
The Hilton, yes.
Whatever time.
Have we got time to do a quick shop, knowing that we're going down to a sewer?
I would say you could get some basic accoutrements to allow you to go down in the sewer a little bit more prepared. That's not a problem.
Yeah. So I'm going to buy myself a lantern.
Yeah, well, lantern.
Can you
club.
grab me one as well whilst you're there, please?
I don't know if I've got the coin for two.
I just need a regular one, not like a gold-plated one this time, bro.
I'd also want to buy like a kerchief to go over my face,
Okay.
to fit over my nose.
All right.
That is a good idea.
Is it worth trying to pick up a short bow? Yeah. If possible, I'll buy a short bow as well if there's a shop open where you get some ammo for it as well.
Okay.
Okay, lantern is 12 silver. Okay.
Who else is having a lantern? So Thomas is carrying a lantern.
I'll buy one.
Yeah, I'll buy one as well. And some oil.
Yeah, I've got one as well.
And a lighter.
I've got a cinder box already.
So
Just remember, if you have a lantern, you will not be able to fight with or use an item in your offhand.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking about not.
Well, to be fair, the fighter. But my thought here was the fighters weren't going to carry lanterns, and us less skilled people would be in the middle holding lanterns up for you.
Or characters. Do you not need like a lantern on a stick
No,
in the sewers, so you can kind of hold it up quite high and then poke people?
With a handle on the top.
A helmet with a candle on the top.
Yeah. Or how about a halberd with a burning oil torch on the end?
Can I get a mag light?
I mean, why not go all the whole hog and have a
What?
5,000 lumens flashlight?
Flashlight.
With increased vibration.
Oh, high-end model.
And the one that you kind of turn the screw to increase the suction. You know what I'm saying?
No.
How do you
Alarmingly
know
well
so much about
informed.
this?
Say it again, Dart.
How do you know so much about this?
I don't. I'm guessing.
Yeah, sure.
I'm gonna join Lanwin and get some fairly clean rag
Okay.
Yeah.
for tying across my face.
Yeah, no worries.
Hell, can you actually buy cloves of garlic? Brush them up and spread it over it just to keep the smell away.
All right. So if people want to just drag lanterns onto the character sheets, that's fine. I can do it for you if you want me to do it for you.
I'm going to work out
Where do I
costings
find
later on. I've
lanterns?
got loads of money, so
How do I find a lantern?
Lantern. Right, I remember it had to control space. Lantern, dragged character.
There you go. You've got one on your character sheet, Dart.
Oh, I found one. Ooh, what's a storm lantern?
Yeah. It's like a lantern, but every time you take it out your pocket, it rains.
It's
Love it.
the are
Sorry.
they the ones that you have on ships and things? The bigger ones I remember.
Storm lanterns are protected lanterns that you can use when it's pissing it down, which don't go out.
Yeah, when it's windy. And
They're
you have
expensive.
a directional light source.
Yeah. And what do you call it? Smugglers would use them to direct ships onto rocks, so you might get arrested for having one.
Storm lanterns are a bit like our current hurricane lanterns, the kind of tilly lamps. I think we had that discussion recently, didn't we?
They're hard to blow out.
They are hard to blow out, Dart. Yes, you have to have a good blow.
How much do they cost?
Storm lanterns are quite expensive.
Gold.
Yeah, 1 gold.
And the normal
Any
lantern
arrows
is
have I got?
12 silver.
Got 20 arrows, that's probably
That's
enough.
it.
And a normal lantern is 12 silver shillings.
It won't let
I will
me
buy one
drag
storm
oil over.
lantern.
Oil. Lamp oil.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
won't
need
let me
lamp oil.
drag it
All
over.
nice,
Thank you.
You're welcome. Say again, Dart, sorry.
I'm just buying a storm lantern.
You want to buy a storm lantern, okay?
Did you take the money out of my thing for the other one?
Nope.
Okay.
Okay, you have a storm lantern. And I'm going to give you a flask of oil.
-1 gold.
I'm going to buy 2 flasks of oil because you never know when you need to drop them.
Okay.
How much is oil?
I'm going to buy
2 silver.
Fantastic, thank you.
Okay. I see Lanwin pulls out of his pocket his old guard armband.
Yes, do you like that? I'm
He
going to
still
put it
kept
on.
it. Okay. So eventually you kind of get yourself up bleary-eyed. You know, you ignore the 6 o'clock because why would you be there at 6 o'clock? And you head downstairs when you feel like it, probably closer to 7:30. And there is a guard kind of sat at one of the tables in the common room looking a little bit impatient, kind of tapping his fingers on the table with a half-eaten plate of Bogenhafen sausages in front of him. And as he sees you kind of traipse down, he pulls himself up and, all right, you were supposed to be down at 6, but to be honest, I don't blame you.
Oh, nobody told us that anyway, so let's just get a move on now.
Shall we go then? I've got the men waiting at the grate to let you in, and then we'll wait there at the grate until you want to come back. Bloody marvellous! We must have pissed the magistrate off again.
Any sausage left on his plate?
There's a couple.
Yeah, I'll take one.
It's about 4 uneaten ones, and there's 1 half-eaten.
Yep, I'll have one of the uneaten ones.
Where are we on the map? Sorry, GM. I was.
You are here.
Wait, where? Okay, cool.
The journey's end in.
I'm going to ask the guards if there's any more of them on any of the other grates, or have they just been told to take us here and let us in?
No, we've just been told by the magistrate that we've got to take you to the grate. We've got to open the grate. We've got to let you in, close the grate, and we've got to have a guard posted at the grate at all times for when you come back.
This grate here. All right, lovely. How many grates are there?
What, in the city?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't go around counting them, mate.
Loads of them. Yeah.
There are dozens.
All right. Could we borrow your key or a spare key? Because we could get lost down there. And if we get to a grate you're not at, that would not be, wait for it, great.
Well, if you get lost, that's not my problem. And
It's not your problem yet.
Borrow my bloody key.
It's not your problem yet.
I'm already in trouble with the magistrate.
Do you know how sad the magistrate would be if we got stuck down here? These are...
Magistrate didn't really say anything about what would happen if you got lost down there.
I've got an
He
idea,
let
my
you in.
friend. How
Oh my
about we
God.
give you a down payment? Maybe a bit of insurance that we will return your key to you, whole and hearty. Checks me watch in about a day's time, and we'll give you, and you'll return to my friend here this nice shiny gold coin that you've got. Nudging Lanwin. That seems quite reasonable, right?
Well,
we're going to come back, but we just might not come back here.
That won't be proper. That we've been asked to do a job. You trust these guardsmen. You used to be a guardsman, Thomas. You did.
Exactly, I trust them implicitly, which is why I'd like them to lend them a key, but they don't trust us.
If you had that key, would you give that key away?
I'd lend it to somebody for
especially.
I mean, okay, no, I wouldn't.
And he reaches behind him. He reaches behind him, and he pulls out a rather wicked-looking hook.
All right.
I don't know that this will get you out anywhere. What you'd need to do, right, is push up to move the grate.
Ah, nice. Thank you very much, sir.
It's a great hook.
It's a great hook, yeah. All right, follow me.
All right.
Bloody hell, it's raining again. Always bloody rains here in Boggenhafen, and the mist is rolling in. And you look around, and yes, it's raining, and yes, there is a mist rolling through the streets of Boggenhafen.
Proper coloured mist.
Yeah, probably at like knee height.
Does that mean water's going to rise in sewers with this rain?
Well, the water will be rising up a little bit in the sewers. Yeah, definitely. But don't worry about it. You should be fine. Just stay on the path in the sewers, and the flow of the water should take care of keeping you dry-ish.
Before we go in, can we check the weather?
Yeah, it's raining.
All right, how raining? Like grey, boring raining, or like
drizzle?
We should be checking the brick outside the inn. If it's swinging, it's windy. If it's wet, it's raining.
All right, okay. And if there's crap on it, then
and you can just about see the brick, so it's slightly foggy. And there's definitely no white stuff on the top of the brick, so it's not snowing.
Yeah.
Best weather device ever.
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know I was in a party with scientists.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Okay, so he leads you to approximately here, I think, on the map. Let's go to here. No, not there. Shit.
Close your eyes.
Close your eyes. That was the wrong sewer map. He leads you to approximately...
Are we meant to be able to see this whole sewer map?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, it's fine.
Oh.
Right,
because this map is stupid scale and doesn't work. It just isn't the right scale. So you'd end up not being able to see the map, even if I gave you like a 20-yard torch radius, if we scaled the map properly. So yeah, it's fine. Okay, so it takes you down, and lo and behold, there are like four guardsmen kind of sat or stood very lazily up against the wall, and as they see the captain, that's the sergeant, that's bringing you down, they kind of nonchalantly stand up, stretch a little bit, crack a few bones, and one kind of picks up from the wall a small metal ladder with hooks over it, and he comes over, and the sergeant goes, "Right then, let's get this lid off, this grate up," and he kind of a small hole in it, and he puts the hook in and he pulls it, and they lever it up, small hole big enough for a person to go in, and then they slide the ladder down, hook it over the top on the road, and go, "All right then, off you go."
Is this where the goblin came in?
No, that's further back towards the wall. This is the
Is this the-
closest entrance to where the goblin came in. I don't think any of you can get in the hole that goblin came in. I mean, you're welcome to try, but I don't think you'll do it.
Oh, I see where it came from. This one here.
Yes, you did.
Why don't I have tracking?
You do.
He's got a bit of a bit of a distance on us, so let's get down there. I'll go down with my torch first, and then I can light the way for you guys. It's not a torch; it's a lantern.
Do you want me to back you up a few paces behind?
Landwin,
Yeah, just follow behind me, and I'll
Landry.
just so you can see where I'm going. Sorry.
do you want to use my my lantern?
No, I can only hold one lantern.
Yeah, but my lantern's better than your lantern.
Don't, he'll nick it.
But my dick's bigger.
Do you want to use my storm lantern or not?
No, you're fine. You're fine, Ella. I've got mine. I paid good money for this last night.
Okay, right.
How are you configuring your storm lantern? In an arc or targeted?
What does targeted mean?
A beam. Narrow
Not too
beam
tight,
or
'cause
a
it will
wide
burn
arc.
through things.
Wait, so it can be. Well, what kind of arc?
So 90-degree arc, and it's 20 yards, or a narrow focus beam that's 30 yards.
Oh. Well, I suppose since we're in a corridor basically, in the sewer, I'll have targeted then.
Won't light up the side of the. It'll only light up one side. Literally, it's the beam is thinner than your body width.
Oh. Alright.
It's like a
I'm not
little.
gonna-
It's like a small hole in the lantern that just
Oh, okay.
you can never
Right.
cross the beams though if you have two of them.
Just use normal then.
Okay, just normal. That's fine. Cool. Okay, so who is going to go down first?
Not me.
I'll be going down first.
All right, give me an average athletics check, please.
I'll go down afterwards.
Is this climbing down?
This is climbing down. All right, so the guard steps back and nods to you as you step forward, Lanwin, and you kind of check how the hooks have hooked onto the road and the stability of the ladder, and then you kind of get yourself down, swing one leg over, and kind of go down the ladder, reach the bottom. As you do so, the smell when you take the lid off is bad.
Mm.
The smell when you get down there is badder.
Yeah, that's why I got my hanky over my mouth.
It's not really doing much.
No, but it's more psychological.
It might stop some of the sharticles.
It
Yes.
will stop some of the sharticles, yes. Okay, can you give me an endurance test, please?
Oh, I'm gonna upchuck, aren't I?
Yeah, you are.
Is this average or challenging?
It's average.
Ooh, could we have done something to prepare ourselves for going in the sewer? Wow, that's
I give you a second. I've geared myself up to this. I bought stuff, so I'm going to re-roll that.
Okay. Johnny just.
Oh,
Okay, the first one down, that sausage that you had not more than 15 minutes ago.
looking it back in the
He's
throat.
in the throat. He's in the back of the throat. And along
Peeking
with
out at the back.
along with a little bit of acid.
all right. So
You saw
Thomas-
something to float past that resembled it.
Yeah.
Thomas is going to step forward and give him the. I know a bunch of you think I'm a bit shit, but hunting animals is something I can actually do. So, as rank as this looks, I suppose I should get down there, shouldn't I?
Okay, yeah, you don't need to make any tests. It's just the first person that goes down just to make sure the ladder is safe.
I'll give
so
Lanwin a bit of a hug.
you get down to the
Thank
bottom,
you.
but I do need you to make an average endurance test, please, as you get the full effect of the sewer. Oh dear.
Yeah. There we go.
Rembrandt's
little-
going to be shortly behind, so should I give you a check as well?
Yeah. Thomas, are you going to re-roll that with fortune, or are you going to accept the fact that you're going to be nauseous?
How bad is nauseous?
It's bad.
I'll re-roll that with an endurance point then. Fortune point. There we go.
There you go. You're fine.
I'm fine.
Yeah, so just everybody, just so you know, let me just find it for you.
You control space and type in no. We're all having a good time with the rolls this morning, aren't we?
I'm doing all right, thanks.
Oh yeah.
I don't think Kay's particularly happy about going down in amongst the shit at all.
No.
Not really her kind of thing.
No, Volquin just goes, you know what? Been here, done this. I'm happy.
Yeah.
Elgas, surprisingly, seems quite used to rooting around in the sewers.
Reminds me of biscuits and gravy.
There's witch scum.
Yeah, burning mutants smells a lot worse.
Smells like chicken.
What kind of roll is it?
Endurance,
I know, but which
a
number?
average, please. Do you know, it's bizarre. Nauseous is not on the list of conditions under combat tracker.
Is it
So
poison?
you're asking for endurance from all of us?
Yes, please.
Oh shit!
I'm sure it's an effect that I've seen in there. Is it not on the?
What is it?
I've read about it. Maybe not.
What, nauseous?
Yeah.
Yeah, I found it on in the rulebook.
Endurance.
It just says you feel very, very sick and are prone to vomiting.
Okay.
Move around too quickly.
Sorry, average or challenging, Zed, I beg your pardon.
Average,
Average.
please.
Whenever you fail a test involving physical movement, your nausea overwhelms you and you vomit. You
Okay.
gain stunned condition, which represents you being sick
Nasty.
repeatedly or dry heaving, depending upon your current food.
Yes,
Why
that could be
can't I
bad.
fortune point that?
Yeah, okay. And so, okay, yeah.
Treatment is
There you go. That's
Nice.
a better one.
Okay.
Right.
All of you
Hmm.
steel yourselves as you get down into the sewers. And just as you kind of just about to, the last one down, Kay, the guard goes, all right, that little passageway, that little sewer there, follow that, you'll get to the end. You'll see the hole in the wall. That's where your goblin friend quarry thing came in from. You might want to start there.
I want to ask him, are there any side passages between here and there? So we should have come this way, right?
Oh, well, there is a side passage that lets you back out into the wild. Yeah, but I don't know, maybe he did. But that would have taken him back to the Schaffenfest, and we'd have probably found him. We didn't see him last night. So I think he won't have gone down there, but you never know.
Right. So
You look
quick.
capable. I'm sure you could find it.
Yeah, no, just checking. So we'll have a quick look for tracks around us.
All right, give me a...
Remember, it's three-legged tracks.
Ooh. You're going to have a look for tracks. Well, that's pretty freaking awesome.
I figure since we're trying to track something, we might try and track it. Rather than just fucking walk around complaining about the smell.
Give me an average perception check, please, Thomas.
Certainly.
However, -10.
You would say -10, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I said -10 just at that point. So that would still be -1. Oh, that would be -0 successes, but it would be a negative. It would still be a failure.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. So I might see some tracks, or I might not, right?
Yeah, you might see some tracks, or you might not.
Fine. Is anybody helping me look for tracks?
Well,
Give me
I'm going to hold my
Yeah.
hands up a bit higher.
Well,
Look, he
we'll all look
said,
out for them.
he said, look over there near the entrance. Yeah, that little hole in the wall. Go a bit further, Tom.
As you go over to the little hole in the wall and kind of okay, so first and foremost, I need you to let me just describe what you see. So the sewers, you've come down about 8 foot and the ladder's gone probably 6 foot of that. So the last 2 foot, you've had to kind of lower yourself down. There are a walkway running each side. Oh no, the ladder is 8 foot, so it's gone all the way to the bottom. There is a walkway each side that is 4 yards. Sorry, not 4 yards wide. It's 2 yards wide.
Okay.
The channel is 4 yards wide. So effectively, you've got 2 yards, 4 yards, 2 yards. If you look at the map, so the sewer entry or the hole that the goblins come in, the sewer entrance that the goblins come in, which is kind of here. It's on the southern side of the hole of the sewer walkway. So have you come in on the southern side or the northern side?
Wherever the ladder is.
You could have positioned and rotated the ladder either side,
Oh, fuck.
or just straight in the middle
Does it
and try
matter?
to reach over with your leg. Well, it matters in the sense that if you're on the northern side, if you want to
You've got to jump
examine where
across.
the goblin could have come from, you're going to have to jump across or try and find a way to make a makeshift bridge.
How
Well, I would have
about
thought the guards would have put it on the right side for us to look at, wouldn't they?
some of us go? We should split the
I was
sides.
going to say,
I would have gone
each
north.
side.
I would have gone north, obviously, because north is cool. But like Landwind is very much a southerner, so he'd have gone south.
You need to be on the south side because you can do tracking.
Okay, I'll go on the south side. You be on the north side, right?
Because I'm north. Yeah, I'm northern. All right.
Calm down.
You can wade across the gloop if you wish.
Yeah, no.
How deep is it?
Well, that's what you'd need to find
Yes.
out.
Dive in and find out, I'll guess.
No. Volquin has to do that.
Is it? How far did you say it was across? Is it jumpable?
4.
It's jumpable, yeah.
It's slippy though, isn't it? I reckon.
4 yards.
Yeah.
Fucking jump 4 yards.
How big's 4 yards?
That's like
26
Oh,
feet.
4.
12 feet,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Yeah.
is it 4 foot or 4 yards?
4. Well, so
Yards.
this is where. Oh no, it's feet. Sorry.
What?
No, actually, hold on. Let me just. A character who wishes to cross the effluent channel must leap or wade. Because of the cramped conditions, there is only room for a run-up if the character runs diagonally across the effluent channel, a leap of 4 yards.
Yeah,
Oh,
we're not
okay.
jumping.
So it would be 2 yards wide. So it's probably 2 yards, 2 yards, 2 yards, 2 yards wide, but there's not enough room for you to just take a run up to jump across. So you've got to jump diagonally, which stretches it out to 4 yards. Got it. Okay.
Right, okay.
So it's 5 foot across if we're talking in old earth feet, or 2 yards. And how deep it is, you don't know. There is definitely a ripple of movement, but it's very sluggish.
Can we build a raft out of those logs that are floating down?
You can. The brown logs, they're very small.
You need lots of them.
Who keeps finding all these small sticks in the sewer?
Yeah. Those sausages must be popular.
After rooting around on the southern side, Thomas,
Hello.
you eventually find on the corner a smear of blood about your just above, sort of about your mid-thigh level.
What
Alright.
kind of blood?
Well, this law beast roll, challenging or average law beast roll?
Give me an average.
Oh, I made it challenging.
That doesn't matter. You've made it anyway.
Yeah.
Um,
Wicked.
Looking at it closely, it does have a slight green tinge to it.
Of course it does.
I think you found the trail there, Thomas.
I will demonstrate this to my competent friend Lanwin. And ask him.
Lanwin can't see because he's on the wrong side of the channel.
Alright, I'll shout to Lanwin. Oi! Oi! Got some blood here. Looks like goblin blood. It goes that way. And then point in the direction it's going.
It appears to be going, as you are looking at the map, to the southwest.
Uh-huh.
So you are there. So, kind of roughly speaking, going in that direction.
Alright, let's follow the trail. Anybody not want to follow the trail? Raise your hand now.
No, I think we follow the trail. So
Okay.
if Lanman's on the southern side, that's this side, right?
Yeah, that side of the channel.
Okay.
Yes.
I am also on that side of the channel.
Sorry,
Just
I'm on
not
the
far
north
behind
side.
Lanman.
Thomas is on the southern.
Oh, you're on the north side, so we're on this side.
Yeah.
Good.
I mean, I'd rather not follow. I'm happy to wait in the tavern, and you guys can just meet me there later if you want. That works.
Yeah, that's fine.
Where am
So
I?
we're having your
So we're having your cut of the payment then, Kay?
That's not quite how it works, but I can be there for moral support, I guess.
What are these
But
big
you're
round
on
I mean, you
front
could, or you
there.
could be here for moral support.
Ed?
Yeah,
More
What are these
effective,
big
I hear.
round black thingies?
those are major junctions.
And the little spindly things.
Are minor sewers.
What does that mean?
Small.
The
Young.
actual entrance is 5 foot wide.
So we can't walk down there.
Yeah,
So-
you can. I'm not fighting.
You can kind of
It's a
crawl
plan.
down there, yeah.
Yeah, in the middle of the schlurp.
Yeah.
Alright. So
Boldly, we should travel forwards and forsooth. Are we checking? Are we still seeing the trail?
You will check every so often, and I will ask you to see if you continue to see the trail. How fast are you going? Are you going at standard walking speed?
where did we start from anyway?
Slow.
I think a cautious
Slow and
walk.
steady. Yes, slow
Yeah.
and steady.
Okay.
And
Alright.
Rembrandt, I don't think I should go in front. I think you should go in front. I'll hold the torch up. I'll take the lantern up so you can see where you're going.
My eyes aren't as good as yours.
Your armor's a lot better than mine, though. No, all right. I'll be a canary.
Would we be able to pass each other without too much difficulty, Zed?
You're going to have to go up like that against the wall, I would say.
I'll go ahead.
And then somebody's going to have to hold on to them. Because you're probably... No, it's 5 foot, so... yeah, you could probably pass somebody with a 5 foot space with care.
Okay.
If you push past somebody...
If you see out that you're worried about, I'll get in front, alright?
No, that's good to know, Rembrandt. Good to know.
As you
Oh.
kind of...
I'm
walk
literally
around-
sticking right behind him, just in case.
As you walk around the first sort of corner, and the sewer seems to run very straight, way beyond the 20 or so yards that the lantern, and every now and then, Ella will will focus her beam and shine it out even further, so you can check whether there's any right out as far as the lantern will go. But this part of the sewer just seems to run very straight for as far as you can see, and immediately as you kind of turn the corner and your light kind of casts along that area, a number of very large rats kind of squeak and scurry into small holes in the side of the walls of the sewer, and you kind of continue along. Over on your, Lanwin, as you're walking along on your left-hand side is the sewer itself, the kind of gloopy, dirty mixture of what you don't want to know what is in there, plus detritus like bits of wood and stuff like that. If this was England, there'd be trolley carts, there'd be plastic barrels,
And a chopper bike.
and a chopper bike. There's always a chopper bike. And you notice in the gloop, just at the edge of the lantern light, several large bubbles seem to form on the the kind of the milky surface and just go bloop, bloop, bloop as they pop, and then nothing as you continue to walk.
It's in the same place. It's not doing anything anywhere else. It's just.
So it's
Just
like
in that set, but as you kind of pass it, there's nothing. It's quiet.
so it's like the bog of what's that bog called in the Labyrinth movie?
Bog and a half. Oh, the
No.
bog of thingy.
You put your foot in it,
the
you
fart
stink
one.
forever.
Yeah.
You continue.
I want to
trail
shout
continues
across to
along.
Thomas, just watch out for those bubbles. They look a bit strange.
They do. Have we got a stick to poke them with?
Don't touch them. Let's just walk on by.
Alright,
You're
but
not supposed to burst spots.
I think we should investigate the bubbles.
You want to investigate the bubbles?
No.
Yeah, let's investigate the bubbles. What have we got in the way of pokey sticks? Did anyone bring a long pokey stick?
Nobody seems to have a long pokey stick that they are willing to let you poke around with in the bog.
Doesn't Rembrandt's got like a long sword, right?
Keep walking forward.
No.
No Rembrandt longsword. Oh, that's a shame. All right, fine. We'll wander past quietly. I'll wander past anyway.
No, you probably get a poison effect on it.
Yeah.
Okay, you continue along, and again, a little bit further up, you see the bubbles.
Bubbles like moving, or are they just in stationary, like bubbling up from the bottom of the filth?
There's a little bit of movement to kind of give you a gauge. Like it's almost like whatever's bubbling is bubbled, but the sewer itself is running very slightly.
I was going to say, is it bubbling with the current?
And so it would appear to be bubbling with the current, yeah.
Seems harmless.
Keep an eye out for eye shine.
Just hold on. Let's just wait here a minute and see if these bubbles appear here again, or go further down.
I think we might need some perception tests. I think we might need the law beasts check.
I've heard of
I think that's what we
like
need.
things in sewers before.
I think there's something actually breathing down there.
Give me perception checks.
It could just be decomposing. I mean, it's a sewer, right? There's a lot of decomposing going on in sewers. Average?
Challenging,
No.
average.
Challenging.
Challenging.
Oh, yeah.
Challenging.
Yeah, I don't see shit. Oh, -1, yeah.
Rembrandt. And Ella. And
me.
Elgast. Elgast, Rembrandt, and Ella. The bubbles. You kind of. The bubbles that you're seeing are paced, and as you pause for a while, just out on the very edge of the lantern light, and again, Ella kind of zooms in her lantern, her storm lantern, and focuses that as a beam down on the water. You see probably another sort of 20, 25 yards down, 3 more bubbles.
The bubble's moving.
Yeah, must be nothing, because I mean, to make bubbles, it's like when you're swimming underwater, air comes out your mouth. You've got to come up to put more air in to put the bubbles out, haven't you?
What if this thing can survive in muck?
What thing?
No, Gil, that's not how Gil's. I would. Yes, that
Just
sounds
bubbles.
very well informed, Lanwin. I don't think we're getting anywhere though, so I think we should keep moving.
Yeah.
Seen any sign of that blood?
Yeah, you're following the trail.
What kind of blood was it?
Greenish blood.
Oh, okay. So there could be.
Again, you continue. You get to what appears to be a very major junction in the sewer system. 2 very large interconnecting sewer systems have kind of joined up, and unlike where the smaller subsections where you can literally walk over little grates and stuff, these are kind of exposed, and so you're literal. For those of you on the southern part, you have no choice here but to jump over. Whereas those of you on the north part can just walk the corner and go north, or you'll have to jump to continue to go sort of west.
Which way does the blood go? The blood goes north.
The blood seems to cross over and head northwards, yes.
I suggest who else is on the south side? We're going to have to jump this, aren't we?
You are going to have to give me an athletics test.
Fine,
yes.
Come on.
It is a challenging athletics test.
Make sure he's well footed, but at least offer an arm out to anyone who wants to jump.
Is there anything around me?
Yeah, I'll grab hold of Rembrandt to make sure that if he does grab anyone, it doesn't pull him off.
So I get advantages to the challenging athletics roll?
I'll give you a +10.
Alright, cool. Let's see what happens.
People are helping you.
Boom!
You're not a good athletics person then.
I put all my rolls into stabbing people in the dark. Still, there we go.
Okay.
I didn't put the +10 onto that, so I get a 24.
Okay, so you'll get one success.
Yeah,
that's fine. Okay, so you jump over a little bit shakily, and you kind of really take advantage of Rembrandt's hand and grab hold of his arm, and kind of you pull yourself forward as you pull on his arm, causing Elgas to have to dig his heels in and really grab hold of Rembrandt to stop him from moving. But yeah, you get over to the northern side, and you can then walk around and continue northwards.
You're nearly swimming there, Thomas.
We'd have found out how deep it was at least.
Thank you.
Fair enough.
I say to Rembrandt and go to pat him on the shoulder and then remember who I am and just shake my head and mutter and wander off.
Rembrandt just gives you a half smile and a nod.
Queen, by the way.
Touch my bum again, I'll kill you.
Where's Volqueen, by the way?
He's with it.
I'm with
you.
He's just quiet. He's pondering his lost wealth at the moment.
I know, it's terrible.
So he's very quiet in the back there, almost miserable.
Yes, his lost wealth and the potential of Nobrot.
Okay, so you start to head northwards up this passageway. The passageway here begins to sort of climb slightly upwards. And as you kind of head forwards, the climb is quite imperceptible, but it's enough for the sewer to run, and you can see that it's running at a slightly faster pace than it was kind of sluggish on that sort of southern stretch. But as you kind of climbing up, who's up front? Is it Lanwin still?
Indeed, yeah.
Yeah, Lanwin, the smell's getting worse.
Oh. It's not the poor quarter we're going through, is it?
No, there's just... give me a challenging intelligence test.
Can't be the poor quarter. They don't tend to have sewers.
So,
I mean, how big is the gradient? So, like...
Oh, do you know what? Do I?
It's very... It's only because the sewage is actually flowing. You notice the... sort of the the detritus is actually flowing at a faster speed, that you realise you are kind of on a slight incline upwards.
What's is like it changing? Is the ceiling the same or the stonework the same?
Ceiling and stonework is the same, but obviously it is the gap between your head, which again the 8 foot between you and the top, is remaining a constant.
I'm thinking about why it's getting smelly, and I'm like, no, I've no idea.
Okay. As you get to a point where the sewer kind of seems to level out, there is a sudden flash, a huge bang, and I'd like everybody to roll 1d10.
You just Skyrim does with natural gas, haven't you?
No!
I'd like everybody to roll 1d10, please. And I'll take it one at a time. So, Volquin, what is your armor and toughness on your body?
No, I got a 9.
That's actually quite. Oh yeah, those of you who are rolling on on the party token, yeah, that's not going to work.
Oh, okay. How do we do this? Sorry.
You roll it from your character. Don't have the token selected.
Sorry,
how do we do that?
How do you unselect the token then?
Click anywhere else.
So unselect the token. So I've got my character sheet. What do I do?
Just roll a d10.
Oh, I've got a pop out. So I pop in.
Yeah, no, don't worry about pop out.
If you're possible to chat. Oh.
No, I'm still rolling.
Yeah, I'm still rolling.
Drag select a box, but don't select the party token. It should deselect it.
Ah, there we go.
Oh, okay.
Don't do what? What?
See, I rolled. Well,
I think I just rolled a 1.
Selected.
I just rolled a 1.
I think 1 is good.
So I'm going to stick with the 1.
Okay, so I'm gonna start scrolling up. I think everybody's rolled. So, K, your toughness bonus and armor. So as this big flash, you're towards the back of this group, and you kind of, whatever this flash and this explosion is, it is very loud, and you. Okay, we'll come back to that next. So you don't take any damage. Elgas, you won't take any damage. Thomas won't take any damage. Volquin, what is your armor and toughness bonus for your body?
On the combat thing, isn't it?
I'll have a look. Hang on. Yeah, so your body is it's going to be a total of 4. So you're going to take 4 points of damage. I can set your wounds. There you go. Wounds set to 8.
Thank you.
Rembrandt, what is your armor and toughness on your body?
7.
Okay, so you don't take any damage. Lanwin,
Plumes get blown off.
I'm going to take all the damage.
why?
Just check. My armor's 1.
Yeah, so that's 8, and your toughness
3.
bonus is 3. So you're going to take 5 points of damage.
Ow.
I know.
Ella, which was your roll, Ella?
I didn't roll.
Okay, can you just roll a d10?
I was trying to unselect my thingy.
No, it's just roll a d10 for me. Yeah, so left mouse click, and okay, so Ella, you just rolled a 5. Not a problem. I think your toughness bonus is going to be 4, I think, or it's close to it's 3.
It's 3 plus my armor.
But your armor is also 3, so you're not going to take any damage as well. Okay.
Except for my head.
The next, so I think that was everybody. The next thing is, can you all make a challenging endurance test, please?
Going off, Zev.
I know, but I've got to make it more interesting occasionally. Okay, Landwin, fine. Kay, fine. Volquin, fine. Homer. So Elgast, are you re-rolling? Yeah. Okay.
Oh, how bad is this? How many more points?
Oh wow, that was Snake Eyes.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll
I'm
take it. I'm
delighted.
going to take the -1. It'll be fine.
Okay. So Thomas and Elgast fail. Rembrandt, are you going to take it? Basically, this is you get knocked prone.
We get knocked into the shit.
You get knocked prone, but you also take. Oh, yeah, you get knocked prone. And possibly deafened and stunned.
So what am I rolling against?
Stunned
If I
will.
I've just used a fortune point to make that a +1.
Okay.
Yeah, so if I -1 to -0, do I just get? Oh, is that too bad? Is that
No,
all right?
that's fine. That would be a success. So if you right-clicked and just
-0.
add
There we
this
go.
one. Yeah. So that's fine. Okay. So everybody. Did everybody make
You haven't
it?
seen Elgast.
Elgast, what are you
I can't
gonna
have.
just?
That was a fortune reroll to get the 100.
Okay. Yes, you got the
Can't
100.
remember
Right. So as there's just this big flash of light and heat and everything, and it seems to center pretty much on Lanwin. Elgast is knocked prone. And oh, okay. What is your toughness bonus, Elgast? Is it 4?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. You are deafened for quite some time.
Okay.
What?
I pushed Landwind. So this is where all of you mute me now, so that I can't hear you talking.
Yeah.
The rest of the game.
Okay.
Sorry, what? Pardon? I didn't hear that.
Well, actually, it's kind of irrelevant because it's every other round you will lose 1 point of so you had 10 points of deafness. So every other round you'd have lost 1 point of deafness. So 20 rounds. That's 3-4 minutes.
He's stunned basically. He'd be seeing stars and his ears.
If we're being
that
attacked
ringing
now,
noise.
then it's a problem. If we're
Correct.
not being attacked now, then it's not going to have much impact.
Yeah, you are not being attacked right now.
But you are now.
It's okay, I've got one as a human shield at the moment.
Sorry, everybody. I don't know what happened there. I thought
the other thing is you no longer have a lantern.
I don't. I've got a big piece of metal in my hand.
You have, yes.
At least you've got a hand, boss.
That much is true.
You all pick yourselves up from the floor. Kind of, Elgast is kind of looking around and can't hear anything for a while, and then when he can hear anything, he keeps kind of hitting his head. Elgast, you've got this ringing in your ears. It's probably going to last for the rest of the day.
Okay.
A little bit of tinnitus there. But you kind of pick yourself up and you continue forwards. As you do so, again, keeping... Oh, God. I keep forgetting to use shift. So keeping an eye on...
Keep them lanterns low.
You keep the lanterns low, and Lanwin, you now kind of realise that if you get that extra strong smell, you probably know what it is.
Yeah.
I'm slightly worried about what will happen if Ella's goes up.
Oh, yeah.
Am I able
It's a
to?
nail bomb that Ella bought.
Yeah. Am I able to relight mine, or is it?
Yours is foot.
It's
It
food.
is a twisted piece of metal.
Oh, do you know what?
Because it was the epicenter of an epicenter of a pocket of methane that was 7 yards in diameter.
I'll hook it in my
And
belt
you kind of
pouch.
walked into it, and then it just went boom.
Yeah, I'm gonna
You
put
know
my
this
belt
idea
pouch
I
in,
had
it's
of
gonna go
putting
back.
a lantern on the end of a stick?
Yeah.
It got soundly mocked by a couple of members of the party. I just wanted to make sure I didn't dream that.
No.
Okay.
I think it was more the fact it was on a halberd rather than a stick.
No, the day will come when we'll all remember the lantern on the stick gate.
Okay. Again, you come to a junction. Can I get another average perception check from Lanwin, please?
Yeah, certainly. As I try
Lanwin?
to clear out.
Yes, because he's lead, isn't he? And you're all on the same side of the mucky muck.
He is the canary.
Okay, so it curves around the corner.
Yep.
Are you going to continue and follow around the corner?
I think
you have another minor sewer that runs off, but there's a kind of a little bridge that you can.
Well, it leads this way.
Leads this way, yes.
Okay.
Is Thomas? Can you still see the blood?
Hang on. Let me just double check. I can see something. I wonder what it is. Average?
Yes, please.
You mean this blood or that blood? It's. I can see blood. I'm a bit wrecked from that explosion, to be honest. I think it's there.
Some of it's dripping off your hand, to be honest, Lamman.
Oh, is that goblin blood?
Can you stop waving it around?
Is that goblin blood? I'm sorry, I thought that was the witch hunter fellas. What do we call him? Oh, we can call him whatever we want.
I can hear by now.
Oh, you mean Mark?
Mark. Like it.
Okay. As you kind of step around the corner and you begin to follow the blood, the next thing you hear is a strange whirring sound in front of you, Lanwin. Has somebody passed you a lantern?
No, I'm following the light that's behind me.
Okay.
Okay.
You see this black mass in front of you, seeming to get closer and bigger.
Oh no! Fucking hell! There we go.
And then you're hit by hundreds of bats.
Yeah.
Oh.
Get him, Batman.
So, here's what we're going to do. Bear with me 1 second. Okay, no. Okay, Lanwin. Count as a ranged attack. So, okay, what's the party order at this point?
I'm front.
Yeah, I know that.
I'm probably just behind.
Yeah.
Rembrandt. Okay.
But would we have had time to swap positions?
No. That's a bit.
No,
fun.
this hit pretty quickly.
Yeah.
You'd have seen it coming straight at you just about the same time as Lanwin. And as you kind of go to kind of push him back, you're just hit by dozens of bats, all kind of swarming in, and even though you put your shield up, they still come up and over your shield and peck away at you and stuff. Okay, so yeah, no, that's not going to do anything. I don't think it's going to do anything.
Bastards.
It's not going to do anything to you. No, 3, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, can you all make average dodge tests, please? As you kind of throw yourself to the side, to the floor, any which way you can to avoid this biting, writhing mess of teeth and fangs as these bats kind of screech off down the passageway. So who's failed and who's accepting their failure?
I'm just going to take it. It's only bats, isn't it?
Well, it's only bats. It's only
They
bats.
carry rabies.
Well, I've got toughness. I'm going to rely on my toughness to kind of help us out here.
Okay, so it's anybody else other than Thomas. Volquin, did you re-roll? Volquin
Yes.
is not going to get Festering Knobrot.
Yes.
The honour is passing to Thomas, as there is a sploop. As Thomas throws himself to the side.
That can't be right. Can I use a fate point to swap their rolls?
Oh, nice.
Lol. Thomas, I should have said, are you sure you want to accept it, or do you want to try and re-roll? Because you are going in the drink otherwise.
I'll go in the drink.
Okay, you're going to go in the drink. Okay.
I'm running low on fate points, and I've got a feeling this is going to be a lot worse tonight.
So, what was your failure level?
2,
2. Okay.
I think.
So not a major failure.
No,
Not,
exactly.
not an impressive failure, but a failure nonetheless. Can I get an easy endurance test, please? As you're all watching horror, as these bats kind of pass, there's this loop, and you look as there's no Thomas, and you can see this big kind of air bubble appear in the gloop, followed by a hand come up, and then a Thomas come up, kind of just.
I'm backing away from Thomas.
Like a baby calf coming out of a shit sack.
He's just covered. And he kind of drags himself out onto your side, standing and kind of spluttering and coughing. And fortunately, Thomas, you avoid disease.
You shouldn't tell us stuff like that, so you should just, leave it in the air until it affects us or not.
Or now.
How? No hugs for Thomas until we wash him down.
Okay.
I'm gonna lean back to Rembrandt and say that was close. Do you think somebody would have
Thomas
talked?
might argue. I think it was closer than close.
No, Thomas, what happened?
Nothing, mate. I'm fine. I'm going to scrape the sludge out of my ears and kind of flick it off.
I mean, you smell like shit, mate.
I know, girl. I know, but what are you going to do? Anyway, can I suggest that we don't set off anymore? Whatever the fuck that was, please.
That was bats.
Can we get some
No.
light up front?
Yeah, I'll hand my lantern over to Lanman.
And I'm gonna hand it over to Rembrandt.
Are you all right to continue,
No,
or should I?
I'll be fine, Rembrandt. I'll persevere. I'll go on.
You're very brave.
Does Lanwin actually look injured? Because I know that explosion was pretty rough.
Lanwin, do you take? Lanwin took damage, right?
Yeah, I took a fair blunt of damage, but I'm staggering on. You can see smoke coming from some of my clothes.
The good news is Thomas took no damage. That's actually good.
Oh God! Open wounds plus sewage is not good.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I've
We
got lots of
better
open
heal.
wounds.
Right. I think you
Okay.
need heal checks, don't you?
No, can you just pull this bit of lantern out my arm?
Tell you what, I'll go ahead of you, Lamlin. Just make sure that light stays good and keep your eyes open over my shoulder, eh?
I will, but are you sure?
It's getting dangerous down here.
Rembrandt, do you want to use my lantern? I don't know if you got one. Have you got one?
I'm keeping this up. If anything bigger than a battle rat comes down that corridor, I want my shield handy.
I'm going to apply one of my healing drafts. I'm going to be stupid by doing this one per encounter, but still. Can I use it now?
Yeah.
Actually, could we take a few minutes just to clean him up and put some bandages on with heal? I don't know how long that takes.
Yeah, you could take a few moments to kind of gather your senses and Thomas can kind of...
I've got some clean bandages, so...
Thomas can scrape the sludge off him and...
Does anyone have any water to kind of rinse me off a little bit?
Yeah, I would have said you'd have come down with water canteens and stuff like that, I would have thought. I doubt you're going to come down here without it.
Elgas, hold that lantern up for me, would you? And
Okay.
I'll try and give a heal check to see if I can hopefully not make Lamwin any worse.
I can't drink a draft because I can't target myself.
Yeah.
How does heal work again? I can't remember.
I'll assist because I've got the light as well.
Just roll the heal check.
Exactly.
So whoever's healing, roll a heal check.
Okay.
How do I heal? Can I heal?
So Rembrandt, you will heal whoever you're healing.
I'm not injured, am I?
You're not injured, no. 2 plus your int bonus.
5 wounds then.
Oh my, thank you.
And
Thank
you used a clean cloth, right?
I've used a bandage, yeah.
Yeah, a clean bandage.
I feel as good as new. I'm still going to drink that potion even though it's healed me because I would have done that first. I just can't work out how to do it.
Okay.
Yeah, I can't work out how to do it because it's not let me slip myself.
Okay.
What I'll do is I'll just remove one off because I'm now at full health again.
Yeah, that's fine.
What about you? I'm taking a sip from my hip flask while we're messing around.
Anyone else injured?
Yes, I think I took some damage. Yeah, I'm down 4 wounds.
See if I can do a half decent job again.
You get plus 10 for assist.
Oh, hey, chat.
Yeah, you do.
Hello.
Hey.
Rembrandt, I think you've missed your calling. You're in the wrong trade. You are.
When you see enough wounds on the battlefield, you start to learn a thing or two.
Thank you very much.
But maybe you're right. Maybe after we've finished all this business, I'll settle down a bit.
That might be wise. Because I mean, look, I was battered and bruised, and look what you've done, and look at Volquin. You sir are amazing. Thank you.
Continuing after you've kind of taken some time to clean yourselves up, to bandage yourselves up, to kind of recover from the explosions and bats and stuff, you continue following the trail of blood. Eventually it comes to another one of these large major junctions. The blood seems to cross diagonally over onto the north side of the sewers now as it heads eastwards. So this kind of direction.
Do you know which way the blood was going, sorry, Zed?
Yeah, eastwards.
East, so this way.
Yes.
That's interesting. They're looping back on themselves.
Hmm.
Is there any indication of whether we're gaining or... Oh no, they'd have been hours away, wouldn't they?
Yeah, we slept.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so you cross over again to the north side of the channel and continue eastwards. You probably only travel maybe 10 minutes when you note ahead, just on the edge of your lantern lights, a door with a bloody handprint on it.
Green blood.
Can I green blood? Can I get the marching order as it actually is? So Rembrandt's first, then Lanwin,
Then me.
then Elgast.
I'm kind of mid, further back.
I'm sort of
Okay.
behind.
I'm more of a ranged combatant, so...
I'm behind Delgard.
I'll be near the back, but not at the back, like one or two from the back, probably. Just in case
So-
something picks up from behind.
We've got. Actually, I need to just do something because
I can take the back.
we've heard that about Volquin. Okay. So as you kind of approach, walking along the corridor, you can see in the north wall a door. The blood trail heads to the door, and you can just make out the smear of a hand at that door. Let's go and take a 10-minute break.
Perfect.
Awesome, thank you. Ooh. Oh no. We've got a battle map. So Rembrandt walks straight past the door and says, "After you."
People, make sure they've got the right weapon equipped. Because we're not to kill this thing, are we?
I mean,
Just
this feels a little bit
something else in
trappy,
there.
right?
Say again?
It feels a bit trappy, what we're doing.
Oh, yeah.
Ah,
Almost like we've
bloody
been led
handprint on it. Yeah, it does a little bit, doesn't it?
I will
Possible
be back in a few
stabby.
moments. I'm just going to drop my
Does anybody else think that the way we're laid up on the map is more like oh god, what's that film called? The lineup in the police station.
Oh, Guardians of the Galaxy.
No.
Oh, what is that film called?
Usual
Oh,
Suspect.
God. Yes,
Usual
thank you.
Suspect.
Thank you.
That's a great film.
Are we all back?
Yes,
No.
I'm Kaiser Soze.
No.
We are all back. The guy's looking at me disgustedly.
No, I
As if
really
to
like
say-
the Ruined Quarters model.
You like that, did you?
And there's another one linked that's lower down called the Tower of Insanity, which is a ruined tower, which is awesome as well.
Is it really big?
Yeah.
So
1, 2, 3, 4 or 5 stories.
Give me a second. Give me 1 second. That is going to be the centerpiece for my Friday night game, and at the top of that tower will be a griffin.
How can I come and play at your place on Fridays, Zed?
You just need to get yourself to Kent.
Where have you posted this, sorry?
Hold on. I'm going to
I
try
asked
and get
Zed for some. I need some terrain for Age of Sigmar, so some destroyed buildings, and ideally like a. I wanted a tavern centerpiece, but it needs a fairly small footprint, so it doesn't take up too much space on the board. And most of the taverns that I found are these huge buildings, and that's not quite what I'm looking for. So I'm just looking through random stuff at the moment.
Look into RPG chat
Beautiful.
on Discord.
Oh, very cool.
That is gorgeous.
All 3D printed stuff.
All 3D printed, yeah.
You got a 3D printer?
Do you want me to see if the guy will give me that STL file and I'll share that STL file with you, or is that too big for your Age of Sigmar table?
I think it's too big for my missus to be happy with me owning it.
Oh, okay.
Also, honestly, I suspect that would fall down repeatedly in an Age of Sigmar game.
Yeah, if you look at the table.
No, you'd be all right.
Would you reckon?
Yeah. So I mean, I as the resident actually plays with Age of Sigmar in a place with alcohol kind of quite regularly.
I don't know what you mean.
Don't like. Terrain's not normally that big, but a centerpiece like that looks incredible on the table. It's
but the
really worth
interesting
it.
thing about that chick is it's got a really small footprint, right? And that's what I'm looking
perfect.
for.
It's absolutely perfect. I mean,
What I'll
do, I'll
I'll
publish some pics of some of my recent games, and you'll get a feel for what terrain looks like with armies around it. Because I'm normally playing at 2,000 points. So yeah, I'll have a little scroll through my iCloud stash whilst, I come last in the initiative roll and you guys flail about getting murdered or whatever it is that's going to happen.
There's so much detail on it. It's lovely.
Yeah.
That's quite an easy print as well, actually. It's in, 2-3 sections, is it?
4 sections.
4 sections. That's a really easy print.
See, that's the problem for me. I don't actually have a printer, so I rely on a friend, and it's not cheap to print, to be honest, for me.
And then the
No, your
alternative is the
friend is
bell tower.
robbing you.
So the other one is the bell tower.
Is that painted then?
Yeah, it's painted. Yeah.
So that could be interesting as well, because that gives you levels, and that's the advantage of ruins. You can go into ruins, right? It helps in line of sight and stuff.
How do you get your figures inside?
Carefully.
You generally don't. In an Age of Sigmar game, you're not often inside it.
Right.
You'll just use it as, you'll be near it, and you'll smoosh a bunch of models around the outside, and be like, oh yeah, they're all within an inch, so they're in cover.
Oh, that's boring.
Well, I'm really sorry.
I remember playing Necromunda. Used to have...
Yeah, Necromander's 5 figures, bruv.
Oh,
Age of Sigmar is 80.
See, if I was going to do Age of
You're not
Sigmar,
playing the old game.
if I was going to do Age of Sigmar, I'd do a Skaven army, I think.
Yeah,
Or,
I really.
or a Nurgle army.
And I am Nurgle. That is what I'm doing.
So
Nice
this
tile.
isn't a full table, but have a look at this. Where's it gone? There's that one. That's a small part of my friend's Sylvaneth army.
Nice.
Yeah, see, again, those buildings have got really small footprints.
Yeah, because you need to be able to move around the table. Like as soon as you put like what's this one?
What's the
Is
building
it
on the
Christmas?
left? That looks cavity.
It's a building. So that I think is that's about most of a table, but that is what was going on here. That is pretty much the entirety of a goblin army versus the front line of my lizard men. So that's about 2/3 of the board. So you only need about 6 objects, but these big grey chunky things are super easy to print.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Sorry, Chick. Carry on. I don't want to cut you off. That's rude of me. Sorry.
No, it's all right. I realise I'm eating into game time. I'm just trying to find. So you let's crack on with the game.
Yeah.
That is a
just
really
throw
nice paint job.
Just one last thing, guys. So Stuart has said he's more than happy to throw over the Ruined Quarter or any of the STLs from that Shadowfey Kickstarter.
Oh,
But
really?
it'll be next week.
Would he be okay sharing?
You are at the door.
Rembrandt just says open the door.
There is, so the bloodstain kind of slides along the door and then disappears round the door. So you've got a good idea that the goblin that you're following has gone through this door.
Should we stand either side of the door just in case he tries to escape when we open it?
I can move faster. The door. What's the door like? Made of, etc.
That's just a really good question. The door is a thick oak and iron-bound door.
I'm assuming it's in reasonable condition.
There is a small opening with iron bars. It's about eye height.
I assume it's closed, so that we can't
Door
see
is
through it.
closed. Yes.
No,
No, it's open. It's open.
Oh. Have a quick glance in.
There is a smoky torch burning in a wall bracket, casting flickering shadows around the room. Traces of black-green goblin blood found on the iron bars, and it's not just a handprint, but it's also a footprint about halfway up the door. Your sixth sense is giving you a very, very uneasy feeling about this.
Rembrandt gives Lamgren a fairly pointed look and obviously grips his weapon and kind of goes, the quiet nod of there is violence potential through that door.
We've been together long enough. I'll nod back.
What are you wielding at the moment?
I've probably got an axe in my hand.
Right. In which case I'll switch.
The door, though, appears locked. There isn't a lock on the door, but it is certainly, it appears barred. You're going to have to physically break this door down if you want to get through.
Oh, it's the eyepieces you're looking through, wasn't it? Sorry.
Yeah.
But I'm keeping out of line of sight of that.
Yep.
I'm motioning that others should also do so.
Okay.
What's the plan then? Are we going to try and break into this place, or anyone got any ideas of how we can get in?
I am coming into the room, Thomas comes, trudges, dripping slightly and stinking a fair bit, into the back of the room with a drawn bow. And ready. So, wait, have we been through the door?
No,
we
can't get in the door.
It's bolted
locked.
from the
You told us the door was open.
No,
No,
the
the
house
door
was
was closed. The iron grate, the eye level iron grate is open. That you can just about make out a smoky guttural torch in the far corner of the chamber.
Apologies, I misheard.
No, that's fine. That's fine.
I would suggest we breach and enter.
Room clearance, boys.
Yeah. Has anyone got an axe to wreck the door with?
I've got some of this brown stick.
I do have an axe, but I don't really want to use it to hack down an iron-bound door.
Okay. Do we have an Ella with us?
Can't break down doors.
I'm not with that attitude, you can't.
Is there,
I don't think menacing works on doors.
is there a lock on the door? Is it just literally just
No,
is
it
a bar?
appears it appears to be a bar on the inside.
So we can smash the grate through. Somebody can smash the grate through and reach in with their long arm and lift the grate. Okay.
It's a shame we haven't got some a bit of small rope with a hook on the end to go through and lift the hook. Lift it.
Oh, hang on a minute. Thomas thinks, and pulls out the long hook that I was given by the guardsman. GM, can I use that to open it?
It didn't actually give you it, but I'll
He
tell
did.
you what. For the sheer audacity of saying he gave you it, you've got it.
There we go.
Because you took it off and went, oh, let's have a look at that, and then you just pocketed it, did you?
Yeah.
That is my thing, right? Would any of you be surprised if Thomas did that with anything?
No, not remotely.
So I'm just going to tap these well-armoured, rough fellas on the shoulder and be like, "Give me a
Rembrandt's
sec."
already moved well out of your way.
Yeah.
You've got a minimum 2-3 foot distance between Rembrandt and you.
I'm going to reach down inside my coat and pull out a long stick with a hook on the end and reach inside and do the deed.
It's about that kind of size. It's not long. You would probably need to do what you said, which is tie some rope around it. I don't know if you've seen. Have you seen like the BT guys when they're moving their manhole covers or on the roads? It's just one of those kind of sticks. It's not a big
generic important opening stick.
A generic important opening hook. Yes. But I'm gonna. You've probably got some rope amongst all of you.
At worst, I've got a few lengths of rags and things like that could be tied together. So.
I'll tell you what. Give me. Hold on. Let me have a look at your character sheet, Tom.
I've actually got a whip. So try that around.
Yeah, you have.
It's not that time of night yet.
Just give me a straight up. No, I'm going to make it hard. A hard dex check. I know, I am. Occasionally, the DM has to be. You can't get the hook to grab properly and stay in a way that allows you to.
Alright, so I'm going to step back and be like, I can't do this. Any of you people got fine fingers? And offer the end of the tool to the party.
Yeah, give it here. Let me have a go.
Rembrandt has big 6 foot odd man hands.
Yeah, your dex roll of 25 is more or less what my dex is without any penalties.
Do any of us have dexterity, Kay?
No, let me have a go myself. Just pass
on,
while Kay's moving on.
Sorry, Jay.
A hard dex check, please, Lanwin.
Kay, who's not the person you want to speak to.
Oh,
Lanwin! I'm going to give Lanwin like the little fist bump.
You just needed a bit of determination there.
I'd watch that, Lanwin.
The time on the boat has been good for you.
There's a bit of a grating sound and a slight grunt from Lanwin, partly from the smell of Thomas suds over his shoulder, but also partly from the effort of sliding this bar back really, really carefully. And then the door just goes and opens just a little bit.
Reaching clear.
I'll
you go,
I'll
Blue
wave
Point?
at Rembrandt, yeah, and a thumbs up, and then I'm going to back away.
Oh yes, Thomas, that is what you see.
Alright, so I'm going to skip through the doorway.
Yeah.
With my bow and stay well out of the way of the big burly gentleman with the axe.
Oh God!
So, entering into the chamber, you can see a stone-lined room, clearly some kind of temple. A large octagram painted on the floor in dark blue paint and a silver candlestick bearing an unlit black candle positioned at each point of the octagram. An engraved circle of copper about 3 inches thick and 15 feet in diameter lies inside the octagram. In the centre of the copper ring, a 7-pointed star with a beast's head and the words Ordo Septenarius
8.
is written. 8. Bloody hell.
What?
8. Yeah, no, you're right. 8.
It would be an 8-pointed star, wouldn't it?
It would be an 8-pointed star, yes. In the centre of the copper ring, a 7-pointed star with a beast's head. It should be an 8-pointed star, yes. With the words Ordo Septenarius written. The beast's head partly obscured by a large greenish-black dark stain. Against the far wall, just on the edge of torchlight, you can see here another pool of blood.
Can we get past the ring of copper without stepping into? Would we know what the ring of copper is? Would we
That's what I
know
was gonna
not to
ask.
step inside it?
Whether you would know not to step inside it, I don't know, but you would know it's something magical or
It bodes, right? And we'd be
Therefore,
like,
to be avoided.
chaos. It's like, yeah, you probably want to
Do
avoid
you
it.
know it'd be really funny?
Outcast.
Will witches know anything about it?
I would like, give me a hard law witches test.
yeah, it's making us work tonight.
What I'd like to do before we go out of character would be break that copper link,
Read all that.
cut a really small line through it.
Well, and let whatever's inside out.
Yeah.
All I would say is, you
I
know,
want to push somebody in.
definitely magic of nature, and it could be chaos, but exactly what, you have no idea.
Does the stain just look like a stain? There's no body there. It's just
There is no body.
right, okay.
There's more blood.
What
Sorry.
colour? What colour's the blood?
Reverse.
The blood is green-black. It would appear to be a huge pool of goblin blood.
Is there a goblin? Do I need to make a perception check? Is there goblin insides as well, or is it just blood?
Just blood.
Just blood. Loads of goblin blood. Okay, cool. Let's skip. I would like to move past the copper without reaching it, without getting inside it, and get over and checking out what's going on back here.
Okay.
This isn't the first time we've seen
Is this a locked room? Are there any other exits?
There appears to be no other exits out of here.
We haven't seen a lot of 8-pointed things before, so we know it's mutants and chaos, right?
At the back here, yes. At the back here is an iron cabinet.
Be careful, Thomas.
I'll open the iron cabinet at arm's length using the hook. My new favourite hook.
Okay. Actually, give me a perception check, Thomas.
Absolutely. Also, Rembrandt, thank you, but being careful is my middle name. Challenging, yeah?
Yep.
I don't think I know your last name, Thomas.
Beautiful.
Yeah,
Carrying around grenades is definitely not middle name. Careful.
Over here,
Oh,
by this corner of the wall here, seems to be a large scrap of cloth.
Oh, what's more exciting? Possible loot in the chest, or I'll go for the scrap of cloth.
Possible body under the cloth that suddenly reaches up.
It's a very small body, right?
We're looking for a
It
goblin.
appears to be
Oh, good point. Well made.
a silk, a deep blue silk handkerchief.
Oh, yes.
Can Thomas read? No.
No.
Yeah.
But Thomas
It
didn't
appears
put
to
it in his
have
pockets.
a couple of letters on it.
All right, I'll stick it in my pocket for now and make a more thorough investigation of the area.
Oh, I'm going in the cabinet while Thomas is doing this.
Are you going to get out of the closet
Begin to
afterwards?
reach for the cabinet.
I will
The-
forward sword drawn.
In fact, everybody's light flickers,
Yes.
and a pillar of smoke begins to coalesce in the center of the 8-pointed star.
Let me just move a bit before you roll initiative.
Have I noticed that?
Do we notice it? Do we notice it?
I'm going back that way.
Ella and Volquin will notice it. Elgas would probably notice it. Rembrandt, you've gone to go for the cabinet.
Oh, Queen. Move out
I
of the
think
way.
you
Deep
would
blow, try and
Move
dissipate
out of the way.
smoke.
Get out the room. Move out the way. Get out the way.
and a figure appears that looks
I'm huffing silk.
just
What's
like
going on with Ella lately?
So-
Running away from everything.
It's Charlie Cthulhu.
Where is that? I can't see the picture.
this.
Oh,
Oh,
Yes.
yes.
You're in my temple. Leave my temple before I summon my friends to eat you. Like I did with this one here.
And its foot kind of knocks a bone, and you can see a bone kind of spill out from amongst the large bone's head. To Lanwin, the bone looks like a hip bone with 3 sockets.
Oh.
Thomas,
Excuse
you say no.
Excuse me, if you...
Leave.
Can,
Leave
No.
before I summon my friends.
I'm assuming
That's-
Rembrandt's noticed this.
Yeah,
Can you pass
hear this
me-
behind you.
can you throw us that bone over and we'll go?
You want the bone and you'll go. Okay, you
Yeah.
can have the bone and go.
Go, and it kind of steps forwards and it kicks the bone out of the circle. As it does so, loads of pink energy seems to flow from its hands and tentacles down
Elgast,
into the ground.
we've got to destroy this thing.
Yeah, I'm ready to charge.
Rembrandt's
it.
moving forward and hefting his weapon.
I've got the bone.
I ate it, I did. I ate it. It was lovely. I'm going to eat you.
With a roar of in Sigmar's name, Rembrandt's charging.
Okay, roll for initiative.
Yeah, I'm charging as well.
Are we all rolling for it? Sorry, I just went
We are
downstairs to get a
all
beer. I'll be
rolling
right back.
for initiative.
Did you seriously suggest you pass something through the circle of protection?
Yeah, he did.
I wasn't exactly sure who exactly said that, but can you make yourself known to me so I can put you on my list? Okay,
Why can't I roll
remind
for
me how I do this. I've not had combat since I came back.
Highlight your character, your token, right click,
Yeah.
click on the sword and shields. That will put
Yeah.
you onto the combat tracker.
And then
The
click the
combat
dice.
tracker is the fist. Click the dice, pop out the combat tracker. Bob's your uncle, and he's your fan.
Double right click on the combat tracker, then pop it out. Yeah, so I'm last. No, I'm not last. Good.
Just waiting for Kay
Yep. I'm here.
to go. Nope, not doing
One
that.
shot it.
Kay, the Demon Slayer.
I'm getting there. There you go.
Cool.
Oof.
All right, let's begin combat with Rembrandt charging in, and he
Rembrandt,
will
what?
get a charge bonus. Go for it.
How does that work then?
So on your combat, you'll see that there is a little checkbox to say charging, so you can have your charge
Ah,
bonus as you charge.
Wonderful.
Because I'm gonna you just sorry.
I accidentally clicked the pop out button, so it made my box go a bit weird.
Okay, first
So
and
melee
foremost,
basic, challenging.
wait 1 second. Sorry. Can everybody do 2 things? Can you roll a fear check? There should be a fear pop-up box.
Challenging.
Yes.
Hang on. Where's this fear pop-up box?
Sorry, there should be in the chat. You should see a fear that says apply. So you should be able to just click on that. It will trigger a roll and apply fear or not.
I've seen worse.
What does that
Okay,
mean?
so looking at this, we have Rembrandt is feared.
I'm assuming if I fate point +1 that, it won't be.
Correct. Yes. But you
Oh.
won't have any. Well, you won't have any success levels. You'll have 1 success level. So everybody, you needed 2 success levels to clear.
Oh,
the
okay.
fear.
Well, I would have rolled then again.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Well, reroll.
What?
Yeah. Reset your fortune. Give yourself a fortune point back and reroll. I don't know if it'll
Okay.
let you, but give it a go.
Yeah, well,
No
yeah.
doubt there. What's
Yeah.
happening?
Good. Just 1 sec. I'll explain in a second.
That's better.
That is better. Cool. Okay. So you need 2 success levels to not be afraid. So if you look at, so Rembrandt is not afraid. Kay is not afraid. Ella is feared.
Can I use a thingy to give me another +1 to make it 2?
You can, yes. You can right click and give yourself another +1 fortune, another +1 success level. So that's a success. Elgast is good. Rembrandt is now good. Lanwin, you are feared, but you are 2 success levels down. Do you want to re-roll, or just accept the fact that you're afraid?
I've just seen this thing pop from the ground. I'm gonna. Well, saying that, I've just talked to it to give me the bone.
Yeah.
Oh, use fortune point to add 1 SR. I can't re-roll it. Why can't I re-roll it?
No idea. You should be able to. Volquin, the same with you. You're currently afraid.
I'll
You can-
I'll re-roll and see if I can get any better.
Okay.
Oh,
No.
are you outside?
Yes, he is.
Yes.
So Thomas, if
Hello.
you look about halfway up the chat now, you'll see Fear 2 Guardian Demon apply.
I don't think that
so-
applies to me.
It does. So hit the apply. Sadly, it applies to everybody.
Oh, okay, and it's
And-
what?
And it's a challenging roll. It will just roll for you.
Okay, there you go.
So you have 1 fear level.
Fine. I'm
So-
okay with that.
Okay. It does mean you can't move closer to the creature, but that
Of
for
course.
you is not a problem. Okay.
Yeah.
No, it's
All
not going to be re-rolled. I can do a +1, but there's no point at the moment, so I'll just
Okay.
I'll stick with it.
Oh.
What?
There we go.
No fear.
Yeah,
Okay.
no fear. Okay, because
I knew
fear
I'd need
does
that.
have fear does have a penalty. Okay, the next thing, can you all do that, please?
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Endurance.
If anybody
Cool.
accidentally goes over their corruption level, let the witch hunter know, please.
So roll that on endurance. Challenging. Yeah, there we go.
Can't re-roll because the bloody thing keeps scrolling up. Oh, that's even worse.
So has anybody exceeded their corruption threshold?
No.
Do it privately. So,
Challenging.
do it privately so Colwyn doesn't know.
It's challenging.
Colwyn, Catherine, sorry.
Yes.
Better? I'm nowhere near my corruption threshold at the moment.
I'm just checking everybody. Jeepers.
So if I add a +1 to that, does that mean And you get 1 corruption?
No. It would mean, because that will still take you to a negative, so you would still get your 2 points of corruption.
I'll re-roll then.
Okay, go for it.
Nice.
Nice. There you go.
Awesome.
You do not get your corruption. Okay. So that's everything done. Now Rembrandt charges in. He's not feared. He gets his charge bonus. Away you go.
Okie dokie. Target the demon.
I'll get the demon.
Challenging with charging. Roll.
Oh,
That is a beautiful.
Head.
So
Where is this roll when I need it, though?
the demon is going to
Ignore the damage.
teleport.
parry.
Nice.
Okay.
I'm going to batter it for 14 hit points in the head.
Should we just should we just go and put our feet up? Like, you got this.
1 second.
Probably not, because I'll roll like shit for the rest of the fight.
Okay, so let me apply the damage. You hit into it. You slam into it with your axe, burying your axe into its
Into nothing, because it just ignores it.
well, into its head. And as you pull your axe back, you just watch as the wound just goes and closes back up. Okay, Ella, you're up.
Shall I leave?
Do you want to leave? What was all this before? I'm menacing. I can make things afraid of me.
Yeah, but that's humans. I deal with humans, not monsters. Alright, can I charge from here?
Yes, you can, yeah.
Okay. Huh? There's no weapons on.
That's just reminded me, I forgot to pick up the chat I had at the temple with you during the week. So,
Yes, you did.
Got to pick up what?
The
Just
holy
saying
water and stuff like that.
That's good.
Yeah. You should have weapons on you, don't you?
No, I
Ella?
removed them. Remember from the.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah. Have you
well,
equipped them now?
Yeah, I put them back on.
Cool. Okay, go for your attack. Make sure you add your charge bonus as you slam him. I love this fight sequence. It's awesome.
Right.
Okay, the demon is going to again. He's going to parry with his fist. He does. He parries you away, and giggles and gibbers at you as you come in. Your legs are going to be tasty in my belly, or something. Anwin, you are feared.
I am feared. Could I reach down and pick up this hip bone and put it somewhere
You want
safe?
to reach down and pick up the
Hip
bone?
bone.
Yes, you can.
Oh, thank
You can pick up the hip bone and
I'll attach it
yeah.
to my belt.
You attach the hip bone to your thigh bone.
Thigh bone. And the hip bone's connected to my spine bone.
Okay. All right. In which case we go to Volquin Kuntz, who is also a little bit afraid.
Yes,
Does mean you
Mr.
can't
Kuntz,
enter-
you. Yes.
Kuntz to me. Yes.
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 Can I kind of remove the fear part? Do I
You
get?
just want to? Oh, thank you for reminding me. So hang on a second.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, do I need? I mentioned.
You can, Medi. Can you make a
Endurance, wasn't it?
challenging cool test, please?
Oh, cool. Clearly not.
No, you're still afraid. So yes, you can attempt to remove the fear. You need to make a challenging cool test, but that's since you can't move. Well, you can try and move closer if you want. It's up to you.
Well, I think I would just be cowering in the doorway. I
Okay,
think.
you want to try and bolster
So
your...
we'll try and remove the.
No,
okay.
that's still a no.
Okay, so I'll stay where I am.
Kay, anything? Because does Kay want to do anything, or is she just going to lean against the wall and go nope?
I think she's panicking, having realised that she's now stuck in a corner with a door on the other side.
Okay.
Climbs to the cupboard.
I'm going to chuck a knife at it.
Go for it.
If I can remember how to do it. Combat, throwing knife. Was it challenging?
Yeah, challenging. Ooh.
Well.
It's not. No, give me a scatter roll, please. Let's see where it lands. 11 yards. It's going to come over here somewhere. Basically, as you throw it with a bit of too much force, misjudge the height of this creature, and send it sailing over into the far corner of the room.
What's the scale of this map?
2 yards. So
okay. Right. In that case,
yeah.
Just going to move back, and that's it.
No worries. Thomas.
Hi.
Oh, sorry, Thomas. You're up.
Hello. Thank you. Hi, how are you?
I'm good.
Okay, so I've got questions, as always, 'cause I can't just
Right.
fucking stand here and be like a boring dude. Anyway,
Okay.
would Thomas have any indication about containment?
No.
Or is that
none
very
whatsoever.
much Catherine? That's very
There's
much Catherine?
nobody in the group really has any idea about containing these things. All you know that if you fight it and beat it, it often disappears. The group have seen that happen.
Okay, in that case, let's beat it. So I will draw my bow.
Yep.
Since there's 2 players in melee with it, would I get advantage?
You.
It makes it harder.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, you find
Don't you start.
Sorry.
Yeah, I think it
Normally
makes
does.
No, it makes it
easier.
easier.
I should have got it.
Yeah, we're talking.
But if you're close range, it makes it easier. So
yeah.
We're talking Thomas here. He doesn't care about us, so he'll just shoot and not have to worry.
Right.
Oh, there's Mr. Blunderbuss over there. Fucking hell.
What's the range of your bow?
I don't know.
I should have got a plus.
It's a short
one.
bow, right?
It's a short bow, yeah. So it's probably at optimal range at this point. Like, I mean, getting an arrow into
Range
this
is
fella's
20.
easy. Yeah.
So it's not short range because you need to be within half. No, you need to be within a quarter.
that'll be pretty
Short
close.
range.
Yeah.
Okay.
About
so if I
4 or
move
6
forward-
yards, I think.
It's 14 yards, so
So I reckon I can move forward to the outside of the copper and
Yeah.
be in short range, yeah?
Yeah. So you need to be. Oh no! So a bow is 25 yards. So you are at short range.
all right, mate.
Oh,
That's
even
20.
where I was. Cool.
Hold on. Short bow. Ranged 20. Yeah. No, yeah, you're right. So a range for you is going to be 10. Yeah, it's going to be 10 because it's half. Yeah.
Okay.
So as long as you're within 10 yards of the creature, you count as being at short range.
So from there, I'm good,
Yeah.
yeah? Perfect.
Yeah.
So I'll move up to there and shoot it in the face.
Right, well, hang on 1 second. Well, because you want to be able to do this properly, don't you? You want to
I
know
do.
what you're doing. Right, so you're going to be shooting at average.
Yeah.
You are shooting at a small group of people, so that's
Yeah.
also average.
My favourite.
So, and attacking an opponent you outnumber is also average, so you would get plus 20. You'd be shooting at average.
Okay. How do I do this again, though? So I go to the combat tracker.
Nope, go to the first and foremost, right click the demon and target it
Yeah.
Double click the demon to target
Double,
it.
yeah, targeted.
Go to your character sheet.
Yeah, I'm on my count sheet. Yeah.
Go to
the-
combat. You should have your short bow. Just click on your short bow.
Yeah. Click on my short bow.
Set the attack to average.
Yeah. Oh, this could be
Roll
good.
away.
This could be quite good.
Oh, bloody hell. I think the
Nice.
cat pooped in its cat tray. Nice. That is going to hit. Look at that. 103. Okay, so
Stunk.
now the demon cannot. Ooh, wait, can you dodge? Okay, no, you can't dodge because the demon is so we'll apply the damage. Oh, this time your arrow, as you'll see Rembrandt go in with his axe, crack this thing really hard across the head, pulls back, viscera coming off the axe, but you're watching horror almost as the head kind of closes back up, and then you kind of step forward and just go, "Have it," and you watch as your arrow hits the demon in the chest and just sits there quivering and kind of rock, that vibration after the impact, and the demon's head snaps around and snarls at you. You're next, little one, you're next. I'm going to eat you from your ears down.
Yeah.
I'm going to savour it.
Try it.
Elgast!
Try it.
Technically, you're next. So.
Don't fuck this up, boy.
Try not to. Right. I'm going to charge in as well.
Charge in, yeah. You're going to get a 3-to-1 bonus, so you're going to be attacking as easy.
I didn't add my bonus because of Rembrandt being there.
Your 2-to-1 bonus. Yeah, I don't think it'd have made much of a difference, would it?
It would have been a -1 to a +1, I think.
Okay.
No, it would have been a 0, wouldn't it? -1 to a 0. Oh, +20.
Yeah,
but
Anyway.
it's still parried anyway, so I wouldn't worry about it. Go on, Elgast. Charge in. Roll your attack on a easy attack.
Did you say you can't hear me?
No, I can hear you fine.
Oof.
Well, it's a success, all right. Demon is going to parry.
Yeah, but no
Demon
fortune points.
parries. Demon fumbles. So the fumble kicks in first, gets an 83, gets a torn muscle. However, it's immune to any kind of torn muscles.
It isn't mortal flesh.
No.
Apply the damage. Roll the crit. Broken. Okay, well, it would be immune to the damaged artery. It would still gain the bleeding condition, but the fact is, actually, at that point, it dissipates into smoke with a wail and a cry, and vanishes.
Please tell me the magic circle activates and they're all trapped inside.
A magic circle, just because Thomas has asked for it, and Thomas is connected to Zinch in a way that only he knows.
Yeah, that wouldn't surprise me.
Is there a shimmering?
As he watches his brother in chaos dissipate. He's
Sorry.
Not my
I've
brother
just
chaos.
become a
Welcome
chosen of
to-
Zinch, it's fine.
Yeah, welcome to these 2 sacrifices, or 3 sacrifices inside the circle.
No, it doesn't. It's fine.
Oh.
It would be funny.
It would be amazing.
I'm going to drop Lanwin and Volquin's fear as the source of their fear dissipate.
Oh my god, Elgas, you saved us all. That was amazing.
Elgar, what the hell are you doing charging in there? What is wrong with you?
Don't
It
tell
was
us. He
contained.
saved us.
Contained.
Elgas saved us.
And now it's destroyed.
Let's break this circle.
Thomas goes to check the bloody thing in the corner.
You're going to go check the bloody thing in the corner.
Yeah.
Okay. The cabinet is
Hands
locked.
off that, Thomas.
It's also filled with candlesticks.
The cabinet is locked.
Ella?
What?
Elgast, anything in here needs to be taken and destroyed.
I agree.
Uh-huh. Gentlemen, let's not be so hasty. It might be.
Thomas, I'm not fucking around here.
Alright, I will. You don't appear to be enjoying yourself today. After you. What's the plan then? Do we burn it? Straight off, or do we investigate it then burn it? Oh, by the way, I found this. And I will pass the piece of cloth to Ella, who I know can read.
Ella, it is a rather tasteful, large gentleman's, possibly ladies, but more like the gentleman's, silk handkerchief with the monogram FS. F for Freddy, S for sugar, embroidered in the corner.
FS?
The kind of monogrammed handkerchiefs that your grandma would have given you as you were growing up.
Oh God, yes.
Well, no, my dad used to have some of them.
So you don't accidentally blow your nose with a girl's handkerchief, right?
Horrormans.
Boomers are weird.
FS? So is that someone's initials then?
Yeah, it's like Malthus. No, it's not because he's.
Do we know anyone called FS?
Try and get this thing open anyway.
Freddy Schruger. Try and get this thing open. Okay.
Frank Skinner.
Yeah.
You're probably going to need to try and break it open. So I need an attack roll against the cabinet.
Okay. What's the cabinet made of?
It is an iron cabinet.
I'm not sure I'm going to smash my axe against this thing.
No. Oh, use the club.
Okay. Just give me an attack roll. Just a standard combat roll.
Melee. Well, yeah, melee basic. Yeah.
Melee basic. Yeah.
Oh, I better take my advantage off, right?
Yeah. Oh, I haven't ended combat, have I? Hang on.
Yeah.
There you go. End combat.
Okay. Only basic challenging.
Yeah. Okay. The
13 or 14 damage, I think. Is that 14 damage? Yeah.
Damage. Okay, yeah. So you managed to, but between you, you kind of hit this thing right about where the lock is, and you get this satisfactory kind of crunch as the doors kind of push inwards and the lock behind breaks, allowing you to pull open the door.
Okay. Pull it open with open the door with the club. So not actually touching.
Okay. Doing so, you see inside kind of an odd sight on a small pedestal, dripping with blood. There is a tray with now congealing blood all over it. A rather nice, very ornate dagger, sort of resting across the top of the tray. And on the side of the cabinet, just outside of the blood, is a scroll.
I'll pick up a scroll.
Okay.
Be careful with that, Ella. You may not wish to read it.
The other contents in there, I'm going to get a flask of oil out.
Yeah.
There's the blade and the thingy in there. This needs to be taken to the temple and destroyed.
What, the blade?
Yeah, oil won't burn this thing, I don't think.
No, it's
It won't destroy it, but it
Is
might
what?
actually purify whatever the hell's been done on it.
Oh, you said there was
before we
like
take it.
load of guts in there and a blade or something.
Yes, there is
Yeah,
a
dagger.
silver tray, a large silver tray, with the remnants of blood, congealed blood all over it. And resting on the lip of the silver tray with the tip down inside the blood is a rather ornate-looking, very sharp, clearly sacrificial in nature dagger.
Kay, There's some loot here for you.
I'm testing it's a light.
What?
Just
Even
burning it won't
Thomas
help.
Isn't
No,
considering
because it
stealing
might
bits of
purify it before we actually take the blade out.
that.
Can't do any harm either way.
You toss some oil inside there.
Fair
You light
enough.
the oil. It lights.
Yeah, it'll burn away the blood or whatever it is. Whatever, if it's supposed to be some right or something, it might destroy the right itself.
Was
at
the
least.
blood
Fire,
green?
fire, get out.
Was the blood green, Zed?
Yes, it was. No, it wasn't. It was more red. Well, actually, it was more dark. Hard to tell. Hints of red. Maybe hints of blacky green.
Don't know now. It's been burned.
But don't know now. It's been burned.
Yeah.
Ella, what are you doing with the scroll?
I'll open it.
Okay.
Ella, are you sure you should do that?
I can read.
Remember what happened to that person in the pub? He
In the
just read
end.
a book and that demon appeared.
Yeah, but I'm not talking it out loud, am I?
Well, I don't think he was. The crow was. He just opened the scroll and a bird actually read the scroll for him before something was demon.
What's,
But
this-
there's no birding
what's the first
With,
line?
with a
for-
with a very serious look and a hand not far from his axe handle, says, "You start reading that aloud, Ella.
What do you want me to do
You
with
won't
it then?
finish it."
Then keep hold of it until we give it to the temple. Let them read it.
Well,
This needs to
fine,
go to the High Temple of Sigmar here.
Fine, I'll do that then. I'll just keep it and then give it to them.
You're in possession of a highly illegal spell.
Huh? What?
You're in possession of a highly illegal spell.
But can I read it?
That.
Or
Oh
not?
yeah, you can read it if you want to.
No, I don't want to read it, but I just
Do you want to read it?
No, I just want to know.
What he means is he able to understand the words which are written on the piece of paper?
without
Do you
reading it.
understand the words coming out of my mouth? You can read the words. Do you understand them? No, because you don't speak the language of magic.
Okay.
Because the first was like Klaatu, and the second was like
Remember
Brava.
that any magic outside
And
the
afterwards
sanctioned
was-
colleges is highly illegal, right? And is
Yeah,
punishable
yeah.
by death.
Yeah.
It
Yeah,
was
I was-
Veratu in there somewhere.
I was thinking it was more like Ash Nags Dubatuluk, Ash Nags Gimbatuluk, Ash Nags Darakatuluk, etc.
Not Cluttered
That's
Veratu
smoke
next
appearing
time.
behind you, said.
Yeah, it is. Kalatu Barata necktie.
Yeah.
Nickel.
Neck to.
You get the sense, on the vagaries that you can understand, the scroll you have in your hand is a scroll to summon a lesser demon.
You might want to throw it in this fire. That's burning on
Here,
the tray.
Do you mention that?
Elgast then.
Right.
There you go. Elgast, there you go. Oh,
Can I just proposition something?
I'll take that scroll
Yep,
now.
stop.
Literally burn it now, right here and right now.
Can I,
That's what I was
burning
doing.
can I
That's
proposition?
what I said.
Right,
I'll
so-
take. He was going to eat me.
Oh.
I was dropping it into the fire.
One at a time, guys. One at a time.
I've just
Go
given
on,
it
Lanwin.
Elgast.
No, it's all right. No, don't worry.
So you're giving it to Elgast.
Yeah.
And I'm dropping it
Okay.
straight into the flames that are burning on these tray.
You're dropping it straight into the flames that are burning. Okay.
Smoke.
With a
And
shriek.
stepping back.
There is a deep shriek and a wind, an evil, ill-feeling wind that passes through the cavern, through the chamber, as the scroll starts to burn up, giving off this strange purpley coloured flame.
I'll take a step back.
As soon as I dropped it.
Kind of dies down, and then the flame inside the cabinet kind of dies down, leaving you with a still sticky and somewhat congealed silver tray with a dagger on it.
Can I take some of the rags that I got
Yeah.
wrap around my hand to pick the dagger up, and then I'm going to put it in my belt pouch.
Okay.
Yeah, I was going to do the same thing.
Okay.
Basically.
I'm going to pick up the silver thingy.
You want to pick up
Correct.
the silver plate?
Yeah,
It's probably this kind of size.
Can I sell it?
You could carry it out with you, yeah.
Does it have anything written on it?
The silver tray is remarkably plain.
It's still got blood on it, hasn't it?
It still has congealed.
Well, maybe I can
and
wash
slightly-
it outside. Oh wait, that's the sewer.
I'll say to Ella, I'm not sure I'd take it, but it looks plain enough.
Nah.
More importantly, there's 15 feet here of copper on the floor.
Bloody jippos.
Hey, you'd have that copper in a heartbeat, I tell you.
I'm not allowed to say that these days, am I?
No, you're not.
Don't worry, I won't edit that.
It's true though, isn't it? It's worth a lot of money. They're going to have it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So what are you doing? There doesn't appear to be anything else about this chamber that you can discern. You know, you can spend half an hour kind of searching around with a fine-tooth comb for everything and anything that could possibly give you a clue. Beyond the monogrammed FS handkerchief, the fact that this is clearly some kind of temple ritual site that had a demon summoned and waiting in it, there's nothing else you can get from here.
The pelvis bone, right?
You've got
Yeah, I've got it.
pelvis bone,
Okay. So we've got that, and then maybe we could check for missing nobles.
Yeah, FS is blatantly the clue here.
Yeah, I mean, that's a rich-looking handkerchief, right?
It was, and then I picked it up, and it kind of went downhill.
Soiled.
Yeah, I need a
think-
shower, by the way.
you literally wiped yourself off with that, haven't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then gave it to Ella.
I do think we should make a note of where this room is and let the guard know.
I'll be reporting this whole thing to the temple when I take this dagger there.
Oh,
It needs cleansing. This profane whatever it is needs cleaning up.
You return back the way you came, back up through the sewer grate to the waiting guards, and head yourself back to the journey's ending to clean up, tidy up, and take stock of what you have. It's clear in your hand you have this small 3-holed bone, thigh bone. Is it a thigh bone?
hip bone.
Hip bone.
Pelvis.
Pelvis.
That's the word, pelvis.
And don't forget, just so that you are
The music's got
Yeah.
super loud, so
it has,
Yeah.
I know, and that's what's putting me off. It's like, why the hell has it got super loud? Oh, okay. It's because everything has started playing. It does this for some bizarre random reason.
multiple tracks.
Yeah, like
Uh,
every track. in
That
the
sounds like
thing
one
starts
track as
playing.
well. That's really good.
Yeah. And let's go to there. Yes, so you have this three-socketed pelvis. It was amongst other bones, by the way, and looking at those other bones, it's obvious that they were from a small creature. The skull strangely missing, but there are bone fragments all over the place. And then don't forget the thing inside the 8-pointed star near the beast's head was the word Ordo, or the words Ordo Septenarius.
Yeah.
Okay. So as you return back to the journey's end and get yourself freshened up, and Thomas gets himself cleaned up, and you start to mull over what you want to do next, who you want to go and speak to, etc. I think we're going to call it a night there. It's a good place to stop as you've just concluded a chapter.
Very good.
So, I think tonight's title should be an absolute classic. Fear of the Dark by.
Oh, indeed.
And so here we go. Let me do the wrap up and get everybody. So this is session 29.
I think we should have kept that scroll, because imagine the XP we could have got by bringing a demon in, killing it.
Yeah. So
much nope.
each time that it was summoned, probably the person that summoned it would have died. So we'd have got more and more experience because they've been less to show.
Exactly. Yes.
Yeah.
You know about this sort of thing.
Okay, so let's have a look. You're going to get 5 points for falling in sewage.
Well done, Thomas.
Nice one, chick.
45 XP for tonight's session. Just check, Rembrandt, that you got your XP.
I did, yeah, it all seems to be functioning nicely now.
Brilliant. Excellent. So I hope you enjoyed tonight, everybody.
Tonight was excellent.
Very
Thank you very
good.
much. Really enjoyed it.
Welcome. And so not next week, because I will be in California next Friday.